Yo, what's going on, FG fam? Welcome to another episode of the Detroit Tigers franchise here on MLB The Show 20. Our Tigers starting year number 7 in this franchise, opening day 2025, as we take on the Cleveland Indians at Progressive Field, a road start for opening day for this Detroit Tigers team, who sadly missed the playoffs last year after a really good start. And after winning the World Series the year before, Shohei Ohtani will take the mound for Cleveland. 10-7 with a 4.89 ERA last season. And here is Ketel Marte getting off to a great start on his year already with a nice double into the left field corner. And that one would bring up Lindor, who goes down swinging. And Ohtani gets out of the inning in that regard. Griffin Canning comes in. 33 starts last year, a 12-9 record, 3.90 ERA. Griffin Canning supposed to be the ace this year, we'll see, and he does not get off to the greatest of starts. First batter of the season goes deep off of him. It's Andrew Benintendi with the solo shot deep to right field, and the Indians take a 1-0 lead. Here's Freddie Freeman, the new acquisition, and he launches one out to right field in the top of the second to draw even. A leadoff homer in the top of the second for Freddie Freeman, the new Detroit Tiger. Off of Shohei Ohtani, he evens the score. That'll bring up Jose Ramirez, and this one is going deep to left field. No chance. It carries. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot. It's gone like a girl in a country song. For those of you who haven't watched Legion's channel, I'm going to leave a link in the description. Make sure you go watch his channel. Great commentary. I stole that from him. Just thought I'd keep it 100. There's a hit into the outfield for the Indians. They're up 3-1. They got runners on the corners with nobody out. Opportunity to get a double play ball here is completed, but they do score the extra run. It's 4-1. Matt Strom coming into the game now. 54 games last year, a 1-4 record with a 2.25 ERA. He had a pretty darn good year. We picked him up mid-season. Here's an opportunity to get out of the 5th inning, and he does. Brilliant throw over to first. Now top of the 7th, Lindor trying to draw us a lot closer. Out to right center field, he cracks one, and that is his first homer of the season, a solo shot off of Ohtani, who's still in the top of the 7th. Now they'll bring in Dan Winkler. 56 games pitched last year. He was 1-5 with a 4.38, so not his greatest year. Ozzie Albies, the new acquisition. That one's bobbled by the second baseman. He won't get anybody out. So 2 on, nobody out. In a 4-2 game, it's Tommy Pace who lands one into right field. Bases are loaded, only one away for Ketel Marte, who goes down swinging. That one hurts real bad. Here is Lindor. He takes it inside, and that'll be Jonathan Holder, who had come into the game, and he walks in a run to make it 4-3. Pressure on, bases loaded, 2 away. Indians trying to get out of this inning. Freddie Freeman smacks one, but that one's got a little bit too much air under it, and it is caught out in left field for the final out of the top of the 8th. Indians looking good for this one as long as they can shut the door. Archie Bradley coming in, 43 games pitched last year, a 1-0 record, a 2.63 ERA. And up comes our boy Kendall Brown, who missed basically the entire year last year. He goes out for out number 1 on the ground ball over to second base. Now up comes Alec Bohm. He goes down swinging on the 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Last opportunity is Adley Rutschman. Seems like he's in those situations a lot, and unfortunately usually doesn't come through, but there he gets safe as that one is off the bag. But then Ozzie Albies just looking silly as he goes down swinging, and the Cleveland Indians take opening day against us by a score of 4-3. Very competitive, very close game. Good to see Freddie Freeman getting into the action a little bit here. Lindor picking up where he left off last year, playing well, but Ohtani just pitched really well. 7 innings, 15 strikeouts for him. Only gave up 2 earned runs. McGowan went over 4. You don't like to see your leadoff hitter doing that. Hopefully he can heat up a little bit later on in the season, or, maybe next week, or maybe next game. Who knows? Griffin Canning, 4 runs on 4 1/3. Not his greatest outing, especially in that ace pitching opening day rotation spot. You want to see more from that. Ohtani, though, great outing by him. You can't say enough. So we go ahead and we're simming through most of the season. We're going to be doing a lot more simming than usual, just for the sheer fact that I'm trying to get through, I probably want to get through 10 seasons before I end the series, but I want to get through them quicker. So we'll be probably looking at 4 games per every couple of months. I'm just doing this month a lot slower, so first month we're doing about 4 games in this episode, and we'll probably do 2 months per episode going here on out to try to make it a little bit quicker, since this series is only 1 episode per week. If you wanted to see it more, well, quite frankly, you should have supported it. Griffin Canning against Jose Barrios in this one. Griffin Canning, again, we're getting another look at him. He has not started the season very well. Hopefully we can get him off to a better start in this game as he gets to no on the high and inside fastball to get him to go down. Now 2 on, nobody out. He gets the strikeout there. Griffin Canning's second strikeout. That brings up Polanco, who goes down window shopping, just staring at the pitch. Don't just stare at it, eat it. Now Nick Gordon, he's going to dribble this one on to shortstop, and Lindor makes the throw on to first, and through another jam is Griffin Canning. Here's the big hit up the middle for Richie McGowan into center. That one's caught, unfortunately. Attempting to tag to third, doesn't really want to do that. He'll go back to second. Here's Tommy Pace, inside fastball. He goes down swinging, and Tommy Pace cannot do anything to get runs on the board. Kendall Brown with a runner on second goes down swinging as well. He has not come back from injury as well as we would have hoped. Simeon Woods Richardson coming into the game now. He's pitched 8 games so far this year, 9 2/3 innings, and he has not pitched very well. But he gets the strikeout here right away on Cave, and the 2-seam fastball works. Through 6, scoreless in this one. Alec Boehm comes up in the top of the 8th inning. He hits it to straightaway center field, over the center fielder's head and all the way up against the wall. An easy double for Boehm, but he rounds second, going to third. They're not going to get him there. They throw home. But a leadoff triple for Alec Boehm. That is definitely something you could do something with. But Steven Matz coming into the game here, he is looking to shut everyone else down. 9 games pitched on the year. And this is the dribbler over for Adley Rutschman. No run home for Boehm. So now Ozzie Albies comes up. Albies out to right field. And this one should be deep enough to score the run from Boehm. Boehm is going to attempt to come home. Here he comes. And the throw is off to Mitch Garver. So we do get the first run of the ball game in the 8th. Aroldis Chapman coming in to be the setup man now as his role changes. But a 15 ERA in 6 innings pitched. He has just not shut the door in these setup role situations. And this one down the right field line with 2 outs to put somebody on for the Twins. Here's Miguel Sano. He has an opportunity here. Inside fastball. He will strike out on the 2-seamer. And Miguel Sano hasn't had the best day. Here's Freddie Freeman in the top of the 9th. And what a dive by the second baseman to be able to get him out. And move into the bottom of the 9th. Still only down a run. Here's Jordan Hicks, our new closer. 5 games, 5 innings pitched, 4 of 4 on save opportunities. You can't ask for too much better than that. 5 strikeouts to 1 walk. And that one might have been a little off the plate. Garver might have a little bit of gripe with that one, but the 100-mile-an-hour pitch gets him. 102 on that one to get another strikeout, and Jordan Hicks does the job, shutting down the door and getting the win for Detroit. Jordan Hicks ends up player of the game for that closeout performance. Simeon Woods Richardson gets the dub in his 2 innings pitched. So, taking a look, McGowan, Pace, Marte all go over 4. So does Freddie Freeman. Just not a great hitting day, honestly, for either club. We get a run on 4 hits. They get no runs on 6 hits. Barrios, not a bad outing for him either. Just 7 innings. He gave up 1 earned run, and it was enough to do them in. So, going up against the New York Yankees, we got to do that at least once a year. Come on now. The Yankees are 12-13. We are a 13-11 ball club right now at home at Comerica Park. Can we get the win? We would like to. Comerica Park faithful ready for another battle with the New York Yankees as Casey Mize takes the mound for this one. 4 starts, 2-1 record with a 4.43 ERA. Through his first couple of starts, he had like a .57 ERA, but that has obviously went away, and Yoan Moncada gonna make it go even further away as this 2-run bomb in the top of the first inning. We hated Moncada in Chicago, but man, do we hate him as a Yankee. 8th home run of the year for him. Here's Giancarlo Stanton still in the top of the first inning with 2 guys on, and Stanton hits this one off the top of the wall. 3-run bomb is his 6th of the year. That traveled 386 feet, and Garrett Cole will come in with quite the amount of run support already. 5 starts, a 1-3 record with a 5.59 ERA, and it's 5-0 Yankees. Garrett Cole did his job, and Casey Mize back to the mound in the second to give up more home runs. Why not? Aaron Judge, his 4th of the year, traveled 418 feet into the bullpen into center field, and Touki Toussaint's going to come into this one. He's got a 3.24 ERA in 10 starts, 25 innings pitched. He's been a long reliever for us. It's 7-0, and Garrett Cole still striking out more of our batters. Here's Touki Toussaint in the top of the 5th. This one is headed deep out there to center field. Trying to get there is McGowan, and if McGowan ain't fast enough, nobody is. As that one goes for an RBI ground rule double, it's 8-0. Here's a dribbler on to second. Thrown on to first will be the final out of the top of the 5th and get us through it. But man, 8-0 is tough to overcome. Frankie Lindor's going to try with his blast to right center field, a 2-run shot. Lindor's 11th homer. We're not even through a full month yet. Yoan Moncada here up against Holden Caps, and he's going to hit one down the left field line. He's always been a thorn in our side on literally any team he plays for, and now it just so happens he happens to be a Yankee. Emmanuel Clase coming into the game. 5 games pitched this season, 4 1/3 innings, and he gets the strikeout here. We need a lot more of those. Giancarlo Stanton, though, with the bases loaded, is going to take us right on out of this game. A grand slam from Giancarlo Stanton, his 2nd homer of the game, 7th of the year. And at that point, I'm going to be honest with you. I got frustrated and just decided to manage the rest of the game because there was no way I was going to sit there and continue to give up home runs. As you can see, our team decided to light their asses on fire in the 8th inning, and they picked up 3 runs. But then a 2-run shot for Aaron Judge for his 2nd homer of the game made it 15-5. Obviously, no way we're going to get a win here, right? Can't happen. There's a run scored, and then the Yankees end up winning it 15-6. Yankees come in and just clean our pipes. Not in the good way. Aaron Judge, 2 homers and 4 ribbies. He went 4 for 5 on the day. Giancarlo Stanton was 3 for 5 with 2 homers, 7 ribbies. And, of course, Moncada, another big player in this game as he hit a homer, 3 RBIs on the day. Garrett Cole, 6 1/3. He gave up 2 runs, but he had 10 strikeouts, and he absolutely set down our batters like they were absolute garbage, which they're clearly not. Casey Mize went 1 1/3, 7 earned runs. That's awful. Only 11 earned runs on the day, though, for our pitching staff. 15 runs put up by the Yankees, so 4 of them were unearned runs. But we continue to move through the month of April as we are taking on the Padres for the final game of this episode. They are 15-10. They will have to adapt to the DH. They're using Josh Naylor for that role. Former Detroit Tiger Trey Mancini is in this one. 13-13 is the record. We're looking to get above 500 in this one. We'll see if we can. Jacob deGrom, the new acquisition, is coming into this one to pitch to start this game. 2-1 with a 5.97 ERA in 5 starts. Definitely not DeGrom-like numbers, and we really need him to start pitching like it. There's a nice out, as that one juggled a little bit by Freddie Freeman, but he ends up making the play. Anyway, Walker Buehler will be the new acquisition for the San Diego Padres. He will make the start today. 2-2, 456, nowhere near his Cy Young campaign last season. That is a big bomb off of Jacob deGrom. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make that rhyme. Manny Machado's 8th homer of the year, travels 408 feet, and the Padres already with the lead. Alec Boehm with an opportunity with a runner in scoring position, but he gets a little too under that one, and it is caught out in left field. 1-0 is the score. Here's Trey Mancini up at the plate, and he gets this one off the end of the bat, and he will get down and over the wall for a ground rule double. Mancini's 12th double of the year. He's got an 18-game hitting streak. That brings up Manny Machado. And Machado dribbles this one over to second. Albies will make the play and throw it on to first for out number 1. Run still scores. It's 2-0. Hunter Bishop up at the plate, and a 99-mile-an-hour fastball is just looked on as deGrom's 4th strikeout. Luis Campanasso is coming up, and that one goes into left field. I'm never going to say that name right, so don't even bother me in the comments because I will ignore it. But that throw onto home, not in time. It's 3-0. Now 2 runners on, and there is Jacob deGrom with another strikeout. Rougned Odor just does not swing. Here's Josh Naylor, and this one is going deep to right field over the head of Ketel Marte up against the wall. Marte having some trouble with it. Will eventually get to it, but the 4th San Diego Padre run comes home. Here's Luis again. This one dribbled onto third base, and that's the throw from Boehm over to first to get the out there. Into the top of the 7th, another opportunity for the Padres, and just going to look at it. Willie Calhoun. Don't just stare at it, eat it. Here's Freddie Freeman up the plate against Walker Buehler. He hits this one into the gap, and Freddie Freeman will easily roll his way into second base with a 1-out double. That'll bring home a run for Detroit, so no shutout on the board. That'll bring in Phil Maton as they were trying to salvage Walker Buehler's shutout bid. Here's Alec Boehm, and he goes down swinging at the former Detroit Tiger, Phil Maton. That'll bring in Emmanuel Clase. 6 games pitched, 4 2/3 innings, a 9.64 ERA. Has not been his greatest year, but with 2 on, he gets the strikeout on the slider away. And we move into the bottom of the 9th. Giovanni Gallegos coming into this one. 11 games, 9 out of 10 save opportunities in 10 innings. He's looking to get another one. This one into the hole there for a base knock for Tommy Pace. That'll put a speedy runner on first base. Here goes Lindor, and Lindor trying to sneak that one through. He will not, but he is safe at first in the fielder's choice. Still a runner on. Freddie Freeman hits this one, and that is way too high. High fly ball out to right will be the final out of this one, and the Padres get a 4-1 win. So Tigers had it rough this episode. They had it rough in this game going up against Walker Buehler, who is the player of the game. 6 1/3 innings pitched. He just played extremely well, and he was tough. Their entire lineup was tough, to be honest. Everybody got a hit, basically, except for one guy. Walker Buehler, 6 1/3, 1 earned run, 7 strikeouts. I wish we could say that about our lineup, but once you got past the 6 hole, everybody was pretty useless. Jacob deGrom will fall to 2-2, and we will look to get through April. Lindor sustained an injury, but he is just day-to-day, so we are going to leave him in the lineup and force him to play through his injury. He makes enough money. Now we go to the Royals series. Kendall Brown is going to be out for a day or 2, which is fine. And then still playing the Royals, so we are up against the Rockies now, and we are just a 500 ball club as we're all the way into May. So we're going to start simming through some of May. I don't really want to do anything in the Rockies series. I'll probably get us to the Cleveland series. I don't know if we'll play a game in the Cleveland series, though. That I'll have to decide next episode. So the American League East is led by a bunch of under 500 teams at the moment. Our Central Division is White Sox, Indians, then us. Twins are in the basement right now. That's kind of odd, but we'll have to take on the White Sox when we get an opportunity to. Rangers, though, are looking really good. They made the playoffs over us last year, and they're looking to get even further this year. The Mets are leading the NL East. The Cubs are leading the Central by a good bit. They're one of the best teams in all of baseball. They actually are the best team in all of baseball. Right in front of the Dodgers. Reds and Padres. Wow, I can't speak. Reds and Padres would be the wildcard teams right now in the NL. It would be Dustin May against Tyler Frick. I may actually play that game just because of the pitching matchup. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. What are some teams you'd like to see throughout this quickly moved through season? Let me know that as well in the comment section. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel for the love of franchise content, as that is all I provide for you guys. We can build a winner together. If you want to see some more franchise, make sure you click right here to see some more franchise.
I feel you break somehow.